Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through the ABRSM theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. You can download those in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's also a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can access information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's an exam technique guidebook and it's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam and also how to best make use of your time when you're actually in the exam room. So if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great, and subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more in store. And so now if you want to grab your pencil, a nice sharp pencil, I use a propelling pencil just to keep it sharp, and you will also need a ruler and an eraser, and then we're ready to get cracking. So if you turn with me to page 15, we're going to have a look at the specimen paper from 2017. So this paper hasn't actually been sat as an exam, it's just an extra that they've given you to give you some more specimen questions to have a go at. And so let's have a look at question 1. We're asked to add the time signature to each of these 3 examples. So have a go at that first on your own. It's always better to have a go. And then we'll look at these answers together. So I'm hoping you've tried these questions, and so now we'll have a look at this. So we know that we're counting in crotchet beats or quarter notes, so our bottom number is 4. And then we need to see how many crotchets or quarter notes there are in each bar. So we've got 1 here. That's half of a beat, that's half a beat, so those 2 give us another 1. There's 1, there's 1, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to check in the next bar, we've got 1 beat here and a half there. Remember, a dot after a note makes it half as long again. We've got a half a beat here, a 1 beat here, and then those 2 halves make 1, so we've got 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 4. So there you go, that double checks it. The first bar was the easiest though, so just choose the easiest. That's what I think anyway. And so let's have a look at this next one. Again, we know we're counting in crotchet beats or quarter notes, so our bottom number is 4. And then the last bar is the easy one. That tells us straight away we've got 3 crotchet beats or 3 quarter notes per bar, because a minim or a half note is worth 2, and the dot afterwards is half as long again, so 2 plus 1, half of 2 equals 3. So that tells us our time signature. If you want to double check in this bar, there's a crotchet beat with a dot which is worth 1 and half as much again, 1 and a half. Half a beat there and 1 beat there, 1, 2 halves, 3. There we go. Let's look at the next one. So I think the second bar is the most straightforward. We know we're counting in crochet beats or quarter notes, so our bottom number is 4. We've got 1 beat there and 2 halves gives another 1, so that's 2. If you want to just double check in this bar, we've got a half a beat with a dot after it, which is half as much again, so we've got 3/4 of a beat there and a quarter of a beat there. That gives us 1, and then 2 halves gives us another 1. That confirms that. So let's press on to question 1b. We're asked to add a rest at each of the 2 places marked with a little star to make the bars complete. So first of all, we need to know what a complete bar actually is, and the time signature here tells us that. We've got 4 beats in a bar, and so we know that we've got to always add up to 4. So this bar is not complete, and we have to complete it by adding a rest, not a note, so just be careful there. So here we know we've got 2 beats, 2 halves give us another beat, so we've got 3 beats so far. So we've got 1 beat left to complete, and so a 1 beat rest, a crochet rest or a quarter note rest is that one. It's quite tricky to draw. I do sort of a Z with a C hooked underneath. Let's have a look at the next one. So here we need to add up to 4. This is worth 2, so we have a remaining 2 beats, and so to get full marks we need to show a 2 beat rest. We only need to write one rest with 2 beats. There we go. Let's have a look at question 2. So have a crack at this. First, we've got to write the dynamics in the correct order from the loudest to the quietest, taken from this list here. So we're starting from the loudest to the quietest. Remember, F is forte, which is loud. P is piano, which is quiet. When we double the letters, we sort of extra. So issimo, so pianissimo, that's what PP is, extra quiet or very quiet. Fortissimo, extra loud or very loud, sort of adds on, will be the extremes. And then we've got the middle, mezzo, which is sort of moderate, middle. So have a crack at that and just work your way through the list. And so what you should have, we start with FF, the loudest, very loud. So below that is just plain old F, forte, that's loud. And then we want to go moderately loud, MF. Now the next one is moderately quiet, don't get too quiet too soon, mezzo piano. Then we've just got plain old piano or quiet, and then we've got the issimo, pianissimo, very quiet, PP to finish. There we go, that's that page complete. So turn over the page. We're going to have a go at question 3. And so question 3 asks us to name the major key of each of these tonic triads as shown in the first answer. So there are 2 clues here that will give us the answer. The first clue is the key signature, and then the second clue is the fact that the tonic triads, the triads built on the tonic or the first note of the scale, so this bottom note here is our tonic, so that will also give us the answer. So here in this example they've answered for us. We know that G major has F sharp, so that tells us there. And then here we have the tonic note of G, the lowest note of the tonic triad is G, and that also tells us G major. So we've got 2 clues to help us. So have a go at the rest, and then we'll double check those together. So then here we go. Our first clue is 2 sharps, and we know that D major has 2 sharps, and then just watch your clef. And that tells us that our tonic, Good Boys Deserve, is D, and so that confirms it. We know that we are in D major. Next one, we have a key signature of B flats, and that will tell us we are in F major. And then in the treble clef we can see that the lowest note in the triad, the tonic, is note F, and so that confirms that for us. So F major. Let's crack on. So again, we've got the same key signature, so it must also be F major, and then just double check your tonic. We're in the bass clef now. Good Boys Deserve, football, F, and so we know that we're still correct. Just make sure everything adds up. So a key signature of nothing, no sharps, no flats, tells us we're in C major, and our tonic, our lowest note in the triad here, is middle C, and so that answers that one. And then the last one. So again, we have a key signature of 1 sharp. So actually they've given us that answer already. 1 sharp, F sharps tells us we're in G major. And then we're in the bass clef and our lowest note is G. And so that confirms that. Oh, better write G, finish my letter off. There we go. And that's that completed. So we'll finish this video here. We'll look at the next questions in the next video. I do hope that you're finding this helpful. Please do go to sharonbeale.com and make use of all of the resource that's available there to you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great. And please do subscribe to my channel. There's lots more in store. I hope that you're finding this beneficial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.